Hey guys, how's it going? So today we're gonna play another little bit of Avalon. We're gonna start exactly from where we ended yesterday, basically, which is not sure what quest we were on. Let's have a look. But yeah, I'm obviously playing the full version of the game, which is currently under embargo until the 21st, I think. So by the time that you see these videos, the embargo will have lifted on the full version of the game. The developers were nice enough to provide me with access to the full version of the game before it's actually released. And we're about, I don't know, 15 hours into the game right now. And it honestly feels like we haven't even scratched the surface yet. I've been really avoiding main quests a lot. The game just has so many side quests. Like, look at this. All of these are side quests that we have to do still. We have to go to the All Mother's Temple in order to do the main quest of the game. I guess we can do that. Unless there's any quests really close to me. Let's have a look. That's a quest. Pain relief, that's a quest as well. Let's have a look. Where's that one? We can check if there's any quests nearby that we can do, and then maybe we can go do the main quest. Oh, it's past, like it's night time right now, so we won't be able to do that. Okay, well, I want to see if I can put down a fire over here. Like a fire with teleportation. Let's have a look. Maybe here? Because you can teleport, but only if you have leveled up the fire. So let's level up the fire. And then we can fast travel. Oh yeah, and we can identify items. I actually have a whole bunch of items that I haven't identified yet, so let's have a look. Oh, it costs the time web things. Let's see, identify. Wow, a +4 item. That's probably the highest item that I've encountered so far, a +4. Linen fiber, cider, small mana potion, +3 longsword, small potion, wooden club. Yeah, nothing really good, honestly. Decent unidentified item. Let's have a look. Battle hammer. Gem of ice. That's actually good if I want to go for a ice build eventually, even though I do currently use a bit of ice spells. That bow is very good. Oh, that's a good bow. Yeah, you get some very good stuff out of the identification. Level up, I can't level up. Fast travel, alchemy, don't care about that. Let's see, fast travel. I've actually got a couple of quests. I've got 2 quests over there and then 2 quests over there, so we can go do that one. But it's a night right now, so I actually want to farm a little bit during the night, because you actually get good experience during the night. Let's see. Silk Road, what's that one? We can go over here and then do that one over there, maybe. Ah, yes, there's a nice amount of enemies over here. I want to see if I can do better without minions than with minions, so let's have a look. Actually, I think one minion would be nice. Let's summon one minion. Oh yeah, I actually increased my mana, so let's do 2 for right now, because the amount of mana reserved is not so bad anymore. Ouchies. Yeah, they really hurt. I do have regeneration now, obviously, which I picked up previously, so that'll help quite a lot in keeping my health up a little bit. And it will save me from not having to use potions. Let's see, you can see those shadows from quite a distance away. And obviously your minimap thing also helps you spot enemies from far away. There's something up there that we can definitely check out. Yeah, when there's a single one of them, I can really easily kill them just with ranged attacks. But if there's multiple, then I can switch to my fire spells, because the fire spells are area of effect, obviously. Yeah, 500 experience is a very nice amount of experience. You see, like here is now multiples, so here when there's multiples, my fire will be better. Now this fire is absolutely fantastic. These spirits give bloody 500 experience. That's like some quests don't even give 500 experience. Oh, this one is in the wall. Can I loot you? No, doesn't seem like it. That's fine, you guys can bunch up all you want. I like it when you bunch up. Oh damn, it became day. Like, that would have been so nice to kill all of those. But it's nice because I can now just remember that this is actually a very high spawning location during night. So this place is the Arch Spire. I need to remember we can get some really good spawns here. I still don't know what to do here exactly. But yeah, in that short little excursion, we definitely already got like at least a level. Well, I mean, we got a level, but maybe not an entire level's worth. Let's see, where are we currently? Yeah, we're a little bit into 17 and we were at 16, so yeah, I think we probably got a level's worth, which is pretty nice. Okay, now we need to... there's a quest over there, drinking buddies. Oh, we can do that one. I think there was a statue. Ah, there it is. Yes, I remember. There was a statue here.
Who's there? The living don't come around here without a good reason. What do you want? To bring me peace? The quiet I so long for? Ask for a blessing from the shrine? You don't want to do that. It never ends well. I'm haunting the shrine, against my will. Wait. I can see you've met Berg. I can see the threads that connect you. I remember him. The rest is a blur. We had a strong bond. We knew each other for years. We served together. Yeah, for years. I don't know much else. I keep forgetting things. I'm Kendall. Or I used to be. Hard to tell if I still am. Or only used to be. Maybe I usually am. I don't know. I'm too stupid for this. I once thought ghosts and wraiths must be wise. And yet, here I am. But that wasn't what you asked me. I don't remember much. I was a keeper, a lance corporal. There was an ambush, bandits. They killed me on the spot. It was right here, exactly in this spot. And from that very moment, I've been bound to this shrine. But I don't want to be. My place is there, in the horns of the south. I need to finish my service. I need to rest somewhere more appropriate. Take my remains. Find Berg. He'll know what to do. That's all.
Okay. Where's your remains? Did you already give me your remains or what? I'm confused. So maybe I can't interact with the shrine until I did the other one, maybe? Because I know you can talk to the shrine and then get a boon. Now the spell doesn't really miss. These fucking things jump around like bastards and it's difficult to hit them with a single target spell. Was I already in here? Looks like it. Yes. Oh yeah, that's where the one boss was. Okay, so we said we want to go over there actually.
Stay focused. I'm not beaten yet. Your gold belongs to us now.
Where's the other body? There were 3 bodies. That's one thing about this spell. It actually yeets the corpses quite some distance sometimes. I guess it hits pretty hard. I literally don't see where... Oh, there he is. Fucking yeeted this guy onto the ridge. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Help!
Much better. I suggest we leave quickly. You may have attracted some attention with your actions. I know the weirdness. And in these times, such knowledge is worth more than gold. That's why they captured me. And it's probably why I'm still alive. I overheard them say they're going to hand me over to some crow. Crow isn't a name, but a title. Crows belong to the children of Morrigan. I assume the one holding me was a hatchling. He would have been promoted to a fledgling if the handover succeeded. That's all I know. Can I go now? You've never seen a desecrated shrine of the All-Mother. Incredible. I thought the terror of the children had spread far by now. Morrigan is their goddess, where the All-Mother stands for love, care, and peace. Morrigan is her opposite, patron of war, death, and destruction. If the All-Mother is the light, Morrigan is a shadow. Vidar, a Pict. I'd add at your service, but we both know that's not how this works. Not here, not now, not yet. I overheard them mention the ruins of Roscary. It's a tiny village, long abandoned. I suspect its people fled to the horns of the south. But if you're thinking of ambushing the crow, I beg you, don't. These are dangerous people, and I doubt a crow would come alone. However, if we pretend you're the bandit supposed to deliver me, they didn't keep me in prison for nothing. I can defend myself. I just need my hands freed. I propose we meet near Roscary and deal with the crow together. Thanks to you, I'm no longer their prisoner. But I fear for my brothers and sisters. If they don't get me, they'll just find 3 others like me, and the horror will continue. I cannot allow that.
Well, you couldn't defend yourself against 3 measly bandits, so I don't know how good you are.
Excellent. We must remain vigilant. The children of Morrigan are formidable foes. Thanks to our union, Avalon will be a safer place.
That sounds like an interesting quest. We can definitely do that one. So how far is it? It's not that far. In fact, I can just teleport over there. But let's do this one over here first. We're literally right here by the quest. This is where we previously killed the one boss. So what am I supposed to do here now again? Did I miss something here? Olaf has revealed to me the second part of the plan. I have to open the passage to the second part of Bosch using fire and the package from Nest. Oh, okay. Okay, so how are we gonna do that? Okay. Oh yeah, there's a trap door here, I see now. Okay, so using fire, let's try to use just regular fire instead of the arrows. Okay. Regular fire doesn't work apparently. So we have to equip a bow. And then the arrows. Fire arrow. Wow, that actually killed one of my summons.
Yes? Who are you? Did Albert Albertus send you? I've told you 1,000 times I'm not leaving. This place is perfect for me. At last, I have the space to explore the limits of culinary delights. You'll never understand, you bunch of cabbage heads. Your taste buds have long been dulled by fried cheese, fried fish, and oil. Oil everywhere, the goddamn oil. Oh, so you're not one of Albert's yes men. I hope you'll forgive this egregious lapse in my manners. I never thought that after the entrance was buried, anyone unfamiliar with my situation would find their way here. But first things first. My name is Rumpold Fenini. I used to be the most renowned chef in Camelot, but now I am an outcast. Doomed to forever search, misunderstood by plebeians with no taste. I've discovered, no, I've reached the limits of taste. And when I gazed into that abyss, I realized that all my past efforts were doomed to fail. You see, the logical conclusion of creating the most delicious food is something that flips the pleasure of eating on its head and brings it to the other side. Food so delicious, so extraordinary, that the pleasure turns into pain. Because, you see, it's only through pain that we can truly reach pleasure. Now, listen carefully. Sour herring and cheese. Perhaps, but it's not supposed to sound, it's supposed to be seen. For what is virtue if you don't first know vice? This experience is meant to embody the essence of flavor transgression. Culinary norms and rules, they're nothing but simple amusements for the masses, limitations meant only to expose the cracks within them. Why don't you try it yourself? Though I must warn you, there's no turning back from this path. Once you've tasted the effects of my culinary transgression, nothing will ever be the same. Here's the recipe for my sour herring with cheese. The ingredients are for you to obtain. It must be your own path. Just remember, it requires a special herring. If I recall correctly, a good fishing spot was... Here, I've marked it on your map. My acolyte of culinary delights. Oh dear, I could ask what year it is, but honestly, I don't find it terribly important. I finally found my place and purpose. Time holds no meaning for me. Does he now? Why? I don't offer paid lessons, and I certainly don't run the garrison's kitchen. I can't think of any reason Captain Hubert would send his men here. Sorry? Oh, a change in command then. Interesting. I do hope Captain Hubert is well. He was very kind to me when I stayed at the Keeper's Fortress. Thank you for opening the buried entrance. The fresh air is quite revitalizing. You really can't eat properly when it's so stuffy.
Okay, so is that all? Okay, so that one is done. Smuggler's Bay. We actually haven't gone into that one yet. That was one that I actually encountered very early on, and we still need to do that. I literally encountered that one when I was like level 2 probably. And then I decided that it will probably not be a good idea to go in there before we gained a couple of levels.
Stop! Where are you rushing off to, you maniac? I'm here to make sure nobody comes in. Well, you need to have business with Arnulf. No business, no getting in. Nope, no getting in. Huh, that's a good one. But still. That we do. The plants are really healthy and beautiful. Very pleasing to the eye. But the bloom, you see, is too valuable. It needs, special conditions to grow well. Too many people buzzing around, and the bio something goes off or something like that. Yeah? Of what kind? Oh, that's the right answer. How much do you want? You're trying to bait me, aren't you? You think I'm stupid because the bloom's clouding my head? I can't just take your word that you're here for 16 heavy crates. How would you even transport them? Huh? You need at least 4 horses, if not more. But fine, have it your way. I need an advance payment. You know how much it is, right? Once I have that in my hand, I'll believe you and let you in. Oh, so that's how it is. You were trying to trick me, weren't you? And I'm too smart to fall for it. Not another step.
As you wish. Out of the fucking way. Oh my sack.
Stay sharp. You're only... We ain't safe here. You'll be fertilising the soil.
Where's those two corpses that I killed over here? Like it should be around here. Okay, there's one. And then there was another one. Don't see it really. It was like the one was standing here, other one was standing there. Anyway, one corpse is not terrible if I miss one corpse.
be. No, you'll regret this.
Holy shit, there's a lot of them. And they've all got bows. That's not very fair.
Your wealth is ours. Good. You're no match for us. For mercy.
Holy crap. That's a strange name for a dude. Impoverished merchant. There was the one corpse that was absolutely yeeted into the sky. I wonder where that one is. Okay, you're not an enemy. So I'll deal with you last.
Show yourself. Beg for mercy.
Okay, that guy is not aggressive, so he's probably a main dude. You're not very observant, are you? Okay, let's see what this guy wants. Do you want to talk to me? Okay, you don't want to talk to me, that's fine. Oh, there's another one here. How the hell are we supposed to get up there? Can we loot this? Oh, yes, we can loot this. Are they gonna get upset? Now, instead of a ether bloom setup, it looks like a bloody hydroponic setup. That guy was actually fairly powerful. Most enemies die within like 2 hits. And that dagger that I just picked up is really interesting. Grants 10 gold after killing an enemy. Then it would just depend if I can actually wield the dagger. And goes 50%, it restore half the mana spent. So that would basically mean it's a 25% reduction, which is actually better than my current one. My current one gives, I think, a 17% reduction. Oh yeah, I need 3 dexterity. Yeah, my current staff is a 17% reduction. So this other one would then be a 25% reduction. So that's good, we can take that. Why can't I scroll down? Let's see, did we get any new spells? Something tells me that guy's gonna release that bear. Oh, we got a new spell maybe. Shoots 5 chilling projectiles. So does that mean each projectile does 27 damage? Because that is a stupid amount of damage. And then a heavy cast shoots a spread of 5 chilling projectiles, increasing accuracy with longer charging time. Deals bonus damage when fully charged. 39 to 50. That's also a diabolical amount of damage. Like, if you even compare the normal one, 27 to 36, compare that to my other spell, 32 to 36. And yet this spell costs 21 mana, whereas this one only costs 10 mana. That has the potential, if every projectile does 27 damage, that is a stupid amount of damage. So we can test that, because that is crazy if those numbers are correct. Okay, so we're gonna talk to this guy. He's gonna release the bear. We could sneak attack him right now, but let's find out what the story is.
You're not one of my suppliers. That means the guard is dead already, or he soon will be for letting strangers in. So, explain yourself, because I can either introduce you to Vidya, or make you an offer you can't refuse. Isn't that right, Vidya? It's time for supper, isn't it?
Now, Ficha can walk through walls, apparently.
You, a very resourceful person by the looks of it, will give me 1,000 coins. And I, a very pragmatic person, will overlook the fact you've stumbled here without an invitation.
No.
Suit yourself. Vitya, supper!
Holy crap. Oh. Ouchies. Bloody hell. That thing does a stupid amount of damage. Where's my healing? I'm gonna have to heal. Normally I don't like healing, but I'm gonna have to heal. So either that thing does a stupid amount of damage to humans, or that rat thing is just very, very powerful. Because I killed that guy in 2 hits, but the bloody rat thing clearly doesn't die as quickly. So healing, we can do this and then put healing over here. I can't do double healing. I can only do single healing, but that's fine. Like that, and then in the other hand I will put a reduction staff. Come on. I'm not sure how this will work with a per second cast, but we can just have a look. So where's the healing? Is it this one? That's this one. but I'm not seeing any healing. Oh, okay, just left click. Well, that heals a nice amount. Now let's see. Yeah, this thing just has a crap load of health, it seems. My fucking minions are useless. Come on. I can see you there. Holy crap. Yeah, that thing was ridiculously powerful. This guy was immediately melted. So I'm still not 100% sure if the spell is really super powerful. We will just have to use it a little bit more to see. Because the range is very short. Like you can see. Like this is literally the range. It doesn't hit at this range, but it hits at this range. So the range is really short. I mean, it's not as short as the flame spell, but still. It's very short. That's what she said. This guy fancied himself a painter, I guess. Okay, so that should basically be it. I'm not sure what the purpose of the gloom whatever is that we got. Gloom leaf or whatever it is. And then these guys are still over here. I wonder if I can kill them. Okay, apparently I can kill them. I think there was another dude that just stood still as well. Where was that guy? Don't I remember a guy who was just standing still? Where was he? Why do I seem to remember a guy that was standing still? Or was that just my imagination? Was it these guys that were standing still, I guess? Maybe that's what I was thinking about. We can't get on the other side of this thing over here, I don't think. I don't see a way to get over there. There's no lever or anything like that. Here as well. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. This place really was a lot bigger than what I thought, and obviously a lot more loot and stuff. We got a huge amount of loot out of this place. And we got a new spell, which maybe is now our most powerful spell. We just have to do a little bit more testing. Come on. Ouchies. Yeah, it's good that I didn't go down this cave when I initially found it, when I was like level 2, because I definitely wouldn't have been able to achieve much in that cave. So we can test the spell now a little bit against ghosts and stuff like that. So I need to remember, 3 is healing, 2 is damage, and summoning. Because I have it bound to my number keys. So 3 is healing, 2 is damage. I actually want to go to that other place where we were just now. Where was it? Archspire, it was way over there. Oh, we can teleport over there. Shrine of Forgotten God, that's another place where we haven't been inside. I'm not seeing any ghosts. There's a ghost over there. Yeah, it doesn't do that much. I mean, it does a fair amount. It's definitely not a weak spell. There's not that many ghosts here now. Earlier they were a crapload. There's probably a dude inside the wall here again, like previous. Yeah, right here in the wall. But we can't even see him. I wish that corpses that you could still loot would show up. on your minimap. I can't remember what game it was that I played. It was also an open world type game like this, basically. And I can't remember, but they had this really cool system where um, it shows you on your minimap exactly like it shows an enemy with a red dot. It shows you like a gray dot for an enemy that you haven't looted yet. So that's something that I think is a really good quality of life feature.
Remain vigilant.
See that deranged infantry.
Here's just a flesh wound.
Like we can maybe compare how quickly they die.
I see fear.
So that guy obviously didn't die that quickly. And then we can switch to this one and just see. Yeah, it's more or less the same. Which makes sense because this one's damage. I think that 27 to 36, that's not per projectile, that is for all of the projectiles together. Because otherwise it would mean the spell actually deals over 100 damage, and that's not possible. So if you look at the damage on the right side, the fire one, 32 to 36, that seems around about equal to what we just witnessed there. So the one guy with a frost spell died in about 4 to 5 hits, and with a flame spell the other guy died in about 4 to 5 hits. So the spells do more or less the same amount of damage, but the mana cost on the frost spell is half what it is of the fire spell. So it's 21 mana versus 10 mana. So the frost spell, I would say, is not more powerful with damage, but it's bloody half the amount of mana cost, you know, which is very significant, obviously. Let's see, we got a bunch of loot out of that cave, obviously, even though I don't think anything will be better than my current amulet. My current amulet is an absolute monster. And then rings, I didn't pick up a single ring. Boots. Can we sort by magical quality? There we go. That's right, right? Yes, sorting by quality does the trick. I've got a crapload of these ones. That keep is actually a very, very populated place. I remember that one. There's a lot of enemies over there. A lot of human enemies. Those bastards aren't even attacking each other. They're just walking around. I would like it if they attacked each other. We can do this keep. Like I said, it's very populated, but perhaps we should do it at night, because at night you will actually get significantly more loot. So I think definitely we can do it at night. No, don't attack me right now. Come on. Stop that. Be nice. We've got a couple of quests here that we can do.
Rumpled? What are you talking about? You found someone alive in there? Wait, Rumpled? The one who disappeared centuries ago? The chef obsessed with herring and cheese? All that effort, all that money, and it's Rumpled. Oh my god, I'm crying. But, well, a deal's a deal. Here's your cut. Honestly, I thought it was about the lost treasures of the Dauriata, maybe an army of undead berserkers, something that would end the world. You have no idea how scared I was of this job. And now you're telling me it was undead Rumpled. Alright, I'm feeling better now. Do you need anything else from me? If only. I can't get in touch with Brandon. And it seems that he gave the order to keep me here. Precisely here. Right in this damned spot. And I'm afraid, if I stay here any longer, some of those geezers might actually drop dead. Don't get me wrong, I quite like this place. The air is crisp, the sea is calming. It's true, the company could be better, but I wouldn't mind living here one day. Only a keeper is allowed to own property in the Horns of the South. I looked it up. It's an actual law, not just something Brandon made up so I'd stop breathing down his neck. So unless I grow a pecker overnight, it'll never happen.
Well, I own a house just outside the Horns of the South. You could do that, maybe.
I used to love it when I was younger. It felt like an adventure. Like I was a brave heroine venturing into the dangerous world. But it gets boring after a decade or two. Eventually, you start feeling like you haven't had time to sit down since the moment you left. The dangers of the road stop becoming exciting. They become real. And before you know it, your entire life has slipped through your fingers. Life goes by so fast when you're always on the move. You keep thinking you have time for everything. Until you don't. Sweet All-Mother, is he still whining about that contract? I want it fair and square. My offer was simply better, and Heffen's crap at negotiating. Besides, if you ask me, it's all just posturing. He might have lost the contract for his family, but for him, it was a clear win. Trading with the Keep in an official capacity. It means I don't just run this stand, I also handle orders from the captain and the quartermaster. It's a good deal, I won't lie, but it requires a lot of running around. I don't have time to twiddle my thumbs and make nice with the locals like Heffen does. Look, Heffen may seem dim, but he's a sly bastard. I'm not saying he lost on purpose, because I doubt that. But he didn't have to slink back to Connacht with his tail between his legs. He's got his little stall in the village, and he lords over it like a bloody king. Grouch that he is, he fits right in with the rest of those old codgers. Plus, he got his family off his back. All in all, I'd say he's doing quite well for himself.
Sketching? What the fuck is sketching? You can use sketchbook, draw something that you want to see. Yeah, but what's the use of that? Like, it's cool and everything, but what's the use? I also want to see if we sell stuff at the exact same price at other places. So, for instance, Doombringer is 276. Now, she said she's gonna give me a price. She's gonna give me a better price.
Please, state your business. Go, the hunt. A fight to the... Do you keep bandit...
$276. Yeah, still the same. I'm not sure if this is, if I already have these. I mean, I guess we can buy it. You see, this one I already had. And that's really stupid. Why do they allow you to buy a book which you already have? I want to make a note of that very quickly. Because that's irritating. Like, in, what was it? It wasn't like Skyrim or anything like that. There was another one, I can't remember. Maybe it was Dragon Age, or maybe it was Avowed. Maybe it was Avowed, I think, because that's a game that I recently played. And in that game, the game shows you which books you already have, you know, and which books you already have read. So that is a very good quality of life feature, because the that stops you from picking up unnecessary books that you've already read and filling up your inventory with unnecessary books, and then also obviously spending money unnecessarily, you know. Let me just type here quickly, because I make notes for the developers and I send it to the developers, just stuff that I personally would like to have fixed. And then the corpse thing as well. Because if they make it like I said, it might actually have been Avowed, now that I think of it, you know, the game that I just mentioned, where it shows you on your compass, you know, at the top, like east, north, west, south, all of that kind of stuff. It shows you, and I think it was Avowed, it shows you on your compass where are corpses that you haven't looted yet. And that's a really, really nice quality of life feature. So there's 3 quests here in this area. Don't think I've spoken to this guy before.
You? Ah, shit. Another mouth to feed. Teargas must have been off his rocker if he thinks I can feed everyone with the little he gives me. I'm serious. If we don't open the keep soon, we'll have to start eating rats. Not that I can't cook them in a way that makes you think it's chicken. Oh, this is new. Maybe we'll get along after all. The dimwits here never want to learn. Only eat. Ah, Owen. Yes, he's my best friend. We don't even need words. Heck no. You should have seen Owen 20 years ago. He was sharp as a pin and could get anything done. If you wanted something, you went to Owen, and he always found a way to help you. Politics. What else? Owen survived 3 captains. One was terribly lazy. He just sat there like moss on a log and did jack shit. That frustrated Owen. Then there was another one. He was afraid of everything. So all he did was kiss Camelot's ass. And that blocked Owen's ideas to do something meaningful with his fish trap. And when it was finally Brandon's turn, Owen was already fed up with all this. It's funny, isn't it? First captain who doesn't mind introducing new ideas, and our local revolutionary has given up already. So now he just putters around in his little garden trying to find some peace in the twilight of his life. Oh! Then, if some... It's... Yeah, yes, so of course. Well, I'm... And...
So like these books as well, I have no idea which books I already have and which ones I don't have, so you're pretty much forced to just buy all of them, you know? This is pretty cheap, I can buy all of this. So this one uses 3 ingredients. This one also uses 3 ingredients, but weird venison is something that I don't have a lot of. This one also uses 3 ingredients. Doesn't give a lot of cooking skill, to be honest, but what can you do? You gain cooking skill very, very slowly. Why would the chef have bloody drawings like this? Oh yeah, and then the medical, quote-unquote medical doctor I also need to talk to. He has a recipe which I need to steal. Not sure where it is.
Oh, sorry. Do I know you? I'm terrible with faces. Either way, glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Jan Heber, a physician raised in Camelot and trained in the Royal Academy. What do you think? Do I look like a mystic to you? A shaman? A village witch? I don't think so. Otherwise, I'd have a lot more to worry about. If you're looking for answers about things like this, you should consult the literature on the subject. Though, I can't say I'd recommend it. Is some local witchcraft I've been trying to make sense of. I guess I'll find out when I try it. Experience is the best teacher. Don't worry, I'm not testing anything on the others. Graham the Mad, a great Camelotian physician, used to say that a real doctor would never give his patients something he hadn't tried on himself first. A wise approach, which I follow myself. Oh, that was unexpected. Here, take it. What will happen, I have no idea. But please, tell me, if you live to find out. The pursuit of knowledge is always dangerous. That's why it's reserved for only the bravest of the brave. It takes true guts to face the unknown, to realize just how little you know, and how insignificant you are to the world. What irony. I was glad most shipment and fair he truly me. I'd fortunate. Oh no. There are you won't fall. I can enjoy. Well, moreover. A curse. Fascinating. Let me think. Wait, no, I don't need to think. My useless Camelot education only taught me what could be proven. So, we never covered the existence of curses in class. Let me think. Among people of science, there is an opinion that the mind can get sick, just like the lungs or the heart. I fully agree. If a person believes there's a curse, it will come true, whether real or not. Sometimes the right mixture of herbs, certain habits, and some carefully chosen words can save a person, even when they're deep in the throes of despair or madness. This is a field more suited for druidic magic, however, since Camelot is stuck on the theory and doesn't seem to make any progress with the practice. I'm sorry I couldn't give you a tangible solution, but I hope I've pointed you in the right direction.
As far as I can remember, when you drink this potion, you basically fall asleep. Let's have a look.
Why would you, though? Don't you have better things to do? Aha, got it. So you're up for work not out of the goodness of your heart, but for your own selfish plans. Oh, now you're speaking the language of Timberwall. It does pay, but we haven't settled on a shared definition of well, have we? I guess we can see about it after the job's done. But all right, if you're a mercenary, then I do have a job for someone who'd be willing to risk their life in exchange for material goods. Straight to the point, eh? All right. I need someone to perform a ritual within a stone circle nearby. You go there, read a spell, do whatever needs to be done, come back and tell me exactly what happened. In Camelot, maybe, but this far south? Nobody cares. I've spent my entire life digging through scrolls and books in pursuit of their knowledge. I've been reading about their rites and the descriptions of their rituals. Look, I'm sure they were onto something. They knew much more than we do, but it feels like there's a veil wrapped tightly around that knowledge. It's like I need to find the right spell, the right ritual, something that will unwrap it for me. Lanzo knows very well what he must do. I'm sorry, but there's nothing else I can do for him. Either he removes the tooth, or it will keep hurting. Yes, his grandma's miracle medicine. I honestly don't have time for village superstitions. I had to confiscate the recipe as well, lest he tries making it himself. As if I don't have enough problems already. No, I thought I made myself clear. If you want an excuse to drink yourself to oblivion on moonshine, just drink the moonshine. No need to add other potentially dangerous ingredients. Well, to be fair, the base recipe is pretty harmless. But what if someone decides that if they don't have carnation, it's perfectly fine to substitute it with devil's snare, since the color is more or less the same? Or sage with wolfsbane, because, you know, leaves are leaves. I'm sorry, but unfortunately I know these people well enough not to trust them with something like this. What? How do you... You know what? Fine. Do whatever you want. But if it causes you to shit yourself for 3 days straight, don't come running to me.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so we need a little bit of money. This guy has a couple of interesting spells. Lightning. The damage doesn't seem very good. And then the heavy cast shoots a lightning shock jumping. Oh, so it's a multi hit ability. We can buy it and try it. Venom Flick shoots a larger poison blob dealing damage in a small area. It shows 0 damage, which it obviously won't do. You know, it won't really do 0 damage, hopefully. You can't sort by name, which is irritating. I would have liked to be able to sort by name.
you're back. How's the remedy? Thank you. I'll finally be able to eat something. Here, take this as my thanks for your help.
Okay, the other one is up there.
I should stay out of trouble. And? No, he doesn't. He knows better than that. Ah, look. If I give you something to do, will you stop talking? Here, take some seeds. Find a free plot and grow whatever you want. That'll teach you to appreciate some peace and quiet. Besides, I'm a bit curious to see what will come of it.
Okay, 36 minutes. Okay, that's fine, I guess. How do you get more seeds? I didn't even know the game has a planting system. Okay, guess we have to come back in 36 minutes.
Stay quiet, stay safe.
And then any other nearby quests? There's one over there.
You lost. Always good to have a little rest.
Okay, so there's definitely enemies here. What the hell is that? Weird slime. First time I've seen that enemy. Oh, this is water. Okay, we will go in there. Not right now. Okay, so it's not very deep water. Okay, so there's a beast over here. Oh yeah, that's the cave over here. Yeah, you don't like that, do you? When you freeze an enemy and then you hit them again, they shatter, which causes extra damage. So it's a very nice combo thing to do. Like you hit them, you freeze them, and then you can use the time to heal if you want to even, or you can just charge up a powerful attack to slap them with a lot of extra damage. And then they will shatter. Okay, so that was that, I guess. Our objective was just to come in here and grab the five things. Oh, the quest just disappeared, so the guy went into indoors. I think we have 2 level ups, yes. So let's see. I think I was busy with spirituality over here. No. Yes, this one. So it was this one, and then double mana outside of combat would be nice. Max health is increased by 10% of your max mana. That's very good. Below 30% mana, that's very good. Okay, 106 health, so 10% would be 7 or 8 health that I gain, which is actually significant. It's about 10% more HP, so that's not bad. We're very close to a level up, actually. So where was that quest? Not sure, but the guy went indoors now. What's the time? Where do I see the time? Don't they show the bloody time to you anywhere? I mean, you can go over here and then rest to see the time, but it's irritating. What do you guys have against this guy? You guys really hate that guy.
Eyes forward and mind your step.
You actually did it? Cleared out those tunnels on your own? Every captain before me thought it was a fool's errand, not worth the risk. And how are those tunnels? Salvageable? Aye, that it does. Camelot won't be eager to finance the repairs, but knowing the threat's being dealt with is a victory in itself. Perhaps someday we'll see them restored. Until then, we can at least rest easier. So the Keep owes you for this. Here's your reward. And what about Goban's friends? Did you find any trace of them? Give those to Goban, if you haven't yet. He's restless, but maybe seeing those again will help settle him. Might even help him get his act together.
I'm not sure what I want to take next. Like, if you look at my gear currently, any gear that I would want to wear so 6 strength, a lot of armor requires 6 strength. Quite a large amount. But that would require adding 5 into strength, which I don't really want to do because I don't gain any benefit from strength. That one also 6 strength, but it's not gloves that I really would want to use. Six strength once again. Stamina regeneration 25. That's a stupid amount of stamina regeneration. There's not really any gear that I really would want to wear currently. But that one is very good. That one is very, 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 very good. So we could go for the 6 strength. And then this one will get us a lot of money. 3 dexterity. I think we can do that. 3 dexterity is not too bad.
Stay out of my way.
What's wrong with you?
If I just stay put, everything will be just fine.
Where's the guy? Oh, way over there. Holy shit, I thought it was just over here. I think it's been more than 36 minutes anyway, so we can go do this one over here. Holy shit, okay, apparently not. My estimation on time is really terrible, apparently.
Watch yourself.
I don't think we can get down there from here. Oh no, we can, okay.
You went down there and came back with their tags. Damn, didn't think anyone would ever bring those back up. Lads must be resting a bit easier now, or so I'd like to think. They deserve better than to be left in that pit. You did right by them, stranger. Hell, you did right by me too. So, let's drink to that. Why the hell would I do that? I want to celebrate. You can't celebrate with seawater and fish, you dummy. Did I? Oh, I don't remember. And if I don't remember, it doesn't count. But, maybe I did say that. I started cozying up to a bottle the day I came back alone from those damn tunnels. I guess it's time I made good on my word. For them. For me. This old fool is done with the booze. I think I owe you. More than I got words for. The guts to go down there, and you brought back what I couldn't. That's something I won't forget, stranger.
Why did the audio go so soft all of a sudden? He was throwing his voice like a bloody ventriloquist.
You just gonna stand there? Long, but then sooner they'll get.
Okay, this guy doesn't want to talk to me about the best friends forever quest, apparently. Maybe I need to do something else.
No, I don't recall anything like that. No, listen. I don't know what's going on, but I doubt any of the keepers had anything important on them. Half of them couldn't tell the quartermaster's seal from a pile of horse dung someone stepped on. But that means... no. Impossible. What if... holy moonshine. I remember. Sigibald. It was Sigibald who left those documents behind. I've no idea how you found out about it. Sigi. He's dead. Taken by a fever. Aye, of course I have. I didn't just throw them in some cabinet. I was afraid they'd fall into the wrong hands. He was a good man. I wouldn't get rid of my only memento of him. Here, after what you said, I assume you'll make good use of them. Even though I'm still not sure what to think about it. Things are getting weirder and weirder in our beloved Avalon. Well, he died like he lived, with a tankard in his hand. The boys always said Sigi was a friend worth 5 others. And he was. He was a prankster like no other. Once, he slipped a rotten egg into the quartermaster's dinner. Never a dull moment with him, that's for sure. No problem. Listen, if by some miracle you really talked with Sigibald, please, give him my warm regards. I don't understand anything anymore.
Get moving.
Well, I'm sorry if you felt offended. I won't bother you anymore.
Ah, that's you.
Do you need something? You did? I thought I heard some hammering. Oh, well, thank you for that. Truly. One less thing to worry about, right? Here, I put aside some money from my budget. You've earned it. And you have my gratitude. I'd ask you to fix the refugee barracks, but, well, there's no budget for making people's lives slightly less miserable. We'd have to do with something less spectacular. There are 2 places around here that could use some fixing up. First, there's the old gate. It used to be a proud marker for our territory, but now it's more of a sorry welcome sign. Then, there's the monument to the sea creature. It's been weathered down by the salty breeze, and honestly, it's starting to look less monumental and more pathetic. If you could restore them, it would do wonders for morale, and maybe even impress Fergus. What do you say? Ah, that's the spirit! I knew I could count on you. Once those are back in shape, this place might start looking like it's cared for again. Ah, it's you. Now, so... Oh, you know... No, I'd rather... So... This, but... Big... So that... Well... So... See you around.
Another 50 wood, holy shit. These guys think that wood grows on trees. Because they want fucking 50 wood for the dock, 50 wood for this thing, 50 wood for that thing. Holy balls. You can buy wood from this guy, but it costs money. Wood. 14. So I will need to buy 36.
Ah.
And it costs 18 per piece. That is fucking ridiculous.
Ah. No. Play.
18 per piece is hilarious. That basically means that in order to repair each one of those, you would have to spend 50 times 18, which is 180 times 5, so that's 360. So that's 720, 840? Something like that. Basically over 800 gold. That it would cost you to repair each of those.
I promise you, dear. Cat is dead. We're safe here now.
And they just let you in with that brand. No trouble at all.
No, none at all. You see, I had some help. Oh, you're here. Good. This is my savior. The only one who took down Bald Cat. Oh, I really owe you for that. Here, I got a reward for Cat's head. Of course, no one believed I was the one who killed her. But to that pencil pusher up there, a head's a head.
And this is from me. It's not much, but no amount of gold could ever repay having my husband back. No need to worry, love. As long as we're together, we'll be just fine.
Yes. I hope they'll let us stay here a bit longer.
We'll make ourselves useful. But I just don't have the strength to move on right now.
My poor dear. Don't worry. I'll take care of you now. And before long, you'll be as right as rain.
There was another quest around here somewhere, I'm not sure.
Wish I'd stayed asleep.
Oh, it's you. Did you hear? The Keeper was cured. Cole wasn't so lucky. He's fallen into a strange state. A while ago, one of Fergus's men came by and told us, "You're bloody lucky Mahon got better." And that's the only reason we're still allowed to stay in the village. I had a feeling something might change with your involvement. I knew you'd find something. I wish I could tell you more. I wish I could thank you. But right now, I just don't have the strength. You tried, and that means a lot. But it's hard, and I don't think I can properly show my gratitude. I'm sorry. He's not him. He just... Since that... I won't. I'll take care.
I have a lot of spirituality.
Yes. Perhaps that's what should be done. Just do it quickly. At night. I don't want anyone to see. And I thank you.
I just told you I'm gonna kill him, and then you're like, oh, thank you.
Frank, only... It's normally, but when Frank...
They said it would get easier. Oh.
So where is this dude? He's around here somewhere.
Thought I'd be alone today. They said it would get easier.
Ah, here he is. Yeah, so apparently he's not responding, so I have to kill him at night, she said. I mean, we could sleep until night, I guess. I guess we can do that. Why can't I rest? Come on, why can't I rest?
What's left for someone like me?
Okay, so it's gonna become night literally now. Okay, everyone is not sleeping yet.
Wish I'd stayed asleep.
How about now? Nope. People are still awake.
Still here, still breathing.
Okay, there they go. She's still awake, but I don't think she matters. I think it's okay now. Who is seeing me? Nobody can see me.
You're back. Does that mean it's over? It's strange. In a moment like this, I should feel something. But I don't. There's nothing. Just emptiness. The night is so quiet. It's a good thing Cole left this world in peace. That's something he'd been missing lately. I won't keep you any longer. I'll start packing and leave before dawn. I'll head towards Kuanocht and then... we'll see. I thank you for trying. And for freeing me from this place. Take care.
Yeah, the reason why you don't feel anything is because he technically already was kind of dead, you know, like Cole was just like a husk, basically, you know. They say the same thing about people with dementia, like they just get to a point where they're basically just sitting there. They can't even, like, do anything for themselves. They have to be washed and fed and cleaned and all of those kinds of things, you know, just basically become a husk. So that's why when they die, it's like almost a relief, almost, you know. Okay, so to repair this one, we need a lot more wood. Let's see if we can see some ghosts. Come on, Drest, wake up. That's one thing that's not very logical about this game. When they sleep, they don't wake up. Like in Skyrim or Fallout, when they sleep, you talk to them and they wake up. In this game, they don't wake up. So now, like, fuck, I have to, like, wait until you will eventually wake up, which is just really unnecessary.
Oh, poors. At least I... Yeah. Well, does he see... And... I don't know, some... Maybe it will, but... Oh, you know what would be nice? A bath. I do miss baths. I suppose when someone says they miss the taste of roast pork, you tell them to go lick a pig. Anyway, show me the scroll. Yes, I see. Well, you should definitely follow the ritual. Just make sure you do everything exactly as it is written. I'm sorry, I can't tell you anymore, but it is essential that you discover it for yourself. Revealing the details would spoil the effect. The pursuit of knowledge often requires taking great risks. Now, off you hop. The ritual awaits.
Drest told me to prepare a fake remedy for the night because, according to him, it's definitely not a curse. A fake remedy, okay, so I need an alchemy table, I guess. We haven't gone into this cave yet over here. In the early access version of the game, there was a very interesting dude here, but I don't see him anywhere now, so they removed him, maybe placed him somewhere else. I remember this cave has water in it. It's not like a water cave, but there is water. So it's like a wet cave. And you go down there underneath. And here on the left side was a platform. There was also loot in the water, I remember. Can't remember how to get up there. I think we can get up there later. No.
fight like a milkmaid. Beg for mercy.
Just 1 second. What did we need? We needed to make something. What was it? The curse potion. So which one? Which one does the quest require? Fake remedy. Yeah, but like what fake remedy? I'm assuming it's a potion, supposed to be. Maybe not. Well, if there's no potion that I need to craft, then I guess that's fine. That one was actually a boss. Okay, so I guess that was the entire cave. There was no real objective to this cave. It's just a cave where you loot a bunch of shit. I mean, the objective kind of was to kill that dude, but I didn't actually have a quest for it per se. I haven't been over there yet. We can maybe go over there. Climbing rocks in this game is a real pain. It's not like Skyrim where you can climb relatively easily. Why are you standing here?
Oh, greetings, kind. Sir? Madam? Right, so, would you perchance be interested in browsing my wares? Only the finest Avalon can offer, and I, the finest I can offer, that is. Right, of course, thank you. I swear I will get better at this. It's just that where I'm from, people tend to be less constant with their appearance. But I guess practice makes perfect, right? Oh, one day you have 2 legs, another day 4. You know how it is. Or, no, you probably don't. You wouldn't be asking otherwise. Anyway, it's really not that interesting. Just forget I said anything. Please. I'm really not, am I? Oh, I've only been doing this for a short time. A century or so, maybe. I don't have all that many regulars either. Most people either curse at me or run away. I don't understand it. I'm not trying to eat them or even kidnap them. And then there are those who accuse me of trying to trick them. Excuse me! I'm just trying to sell them some trinkets or pretty flowers. Where's the trickery in that? I'm glad you asked. My name is O'Cunnin Cinnamon Sage, and I'm a travelling merchant. I specialise in the various odds and ends I find on my travels. Feel free to take a look at my wares. I'm sure you'll be able to find something interesting. I'd just be grateful if you didn't try to sell me any weapons, or nails, or buckets with iron handles. It's not that I have anything against things made of iron. I simply don't condone violence, that's it.
I can pretty much buy all of his stuff. He's actually offering me quite a bit more, I think, than what they normally offer. Because wasn't the Doombringer 275 or something like that? Now it's 345. Unless I somehow... Yeah, and this one was 1,000. I remember it was 1,000. So he's offering me more than normal. So I can sell a couple of things to him, I guess. So all of this is garbage, apparently. I didn't see how an unidentified item is garbage. Okay, 5,000 gold, that's not bad.
Have a safe journey. Try not to get eaten. I'd hate to lose my favorite customer.
Yeah, this is another one. I don't know how to get in. I don't know if we need Excalibur first. Maybe. That looks like Excalibur. This is the second one that I found that has that sign on it. So I guess we need to get Excalibur. I can't remember if you can have two bonfires at once. I'm not sure. Let's see. I think you might be able to have two bonfires. So you create one and then you fuel it. And then we can identify. And then fast travel. There was a bonfire in the city. Yeah, see now it's not in there anymore. It was right by the stash basically. Let's have a look. Because if you can't have multiple bonfires, that would suck a little bit. I think that would be a pretty unnecessary limitation. Creed, who's that? It's probably the guy who's sleeping in there. Oh yeah, don't we have a couple of bounties? Oh, the bounty dude isn't here. I had a bonfire right here. Yeah, so that sucks. You can't have multiple bonfires. I think that's a pretty unnecessary limitation, to be honest. I don't see why you can't have multiple. So it's night right now, so we have to wait. Roots of knowledge, yeah, we can do that one, and then creed, we can only do the next day. I want to get the bonus, the 5% bonus for experience in anyway, so we need to rest in anyway. But I think this is not a bad time to stop for today. I'm just basically gonna rest, and then next time that we play, I'm gonna get that quest over there, that quest over there. We actually need wood for that repair over there. And yeah, and then we will go on from there. I want to do this keep over here. Where was that keep? I think it was this one over here, yes. This keep over here is absolutely crawling with human enemies. I remember that one was like 20, there's at least 20 human enemies there, so you can see all of the quests still that we need to do. That one there is a main quest, and then a bunch of side quests, like 5 side quests there. So we're about, I would say, maybe 15 to 20 hours into the game, and we haven't even moved to the northern section of the game yet. And after this, there are actually 2 other sections, 2 other maps as well that I know of. So yeah, the game is still pretty good with regards to content that we can do. There's actually a little bit of wood over here. We need 35 pieces. So this will give us about 15 to 20 maybe. Yeah, around, yeah, maybe 20. But this does respawn every day as well. So yeah, guys, I think we're done for today. Oh, we also need to go over there. I think we're done for today. Yeah, I will continue next time. And I'm sleepy. Yeah, if you guys like the content, you can head over to patreon.com/LFP, and I'll be playing more of the game next time. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.